Hi, kids. I'm here to review Barbarian, the big horror release for this past weekend. Uh, and it's set in Brightmoor area in Detroit. How do you like that? Just up front, I'm gonna have to, point out a few things. On a very superficial level, it sort of looks like Brightmoor. I've been to Brightmoor. I've been all over Detroit. But it really doesn't look like Detroit that much. There's a lot of abandoned built houses and such, but as far as I could tell, that they probably looked at pictures instead of actually coming here to see what it looks like. This is something that's probably gonna bug people from Detroit. It's just like, this doesn't really look quite right. Plus, there's a flashback to 40 years ago, and they didn't even take the time to figure out what radio stations that we had. There was something else back then. What this movie's about, and some of the stuff you just have to take with a grain of salt. This young woman named Tess. Well, firstly, this is written and directed by Zach Kreger. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He mostly works in TV. But this young woman is in town to do something with a documentary filmmaker, in Detroit, and she needs to give it a job interview. So she rents a Airbnb. I still don't know what that means. Tess is played by Georgina Campbell. She gets there and finds this guy named Keith. Bill Sarsgaard is occupying it already. And they both have the information. They paid for the rental, and they both have the information. We're unsure about Keith, and we're supposed to, and he really, to make her feel comfortable, to make her feel safe, he's almost a little bit too aggressive with it's like he already knows what to say and such. This all leads to, in a way, this is in a superficial way, at least a starting point. This does borrow from Don't Breathe, the type of setting, a mostly abandoned area of Detroit, the one good house, and there's something fucked up in the basement. That's as much as I want to tell on this end, or this section of the movie, but all that leads to the first what the fuck moment in the movie. Then it just switches to California, sunny California. Justin Long, who plays AJ, I'm assuming he's an actor because he's working on a pilot, and he's getting, he's driving down the road listening to his song, fun kind of song, and he gets a phone call. Apparently gets fired from the pilot. This woman who he helped get a job on the pilot is accusing him of rape. So AJ's losing, business. He's obviously fired from the pilot, and he has to scrape money up because this is going to be expensive. And for whatever reason, now this is one of those odd things in this movie. I might have missed something because I had to go to the John really quick. Didn't take that long. And I don't know if the information was there to why AJ would have a a house in Brightmoor. Especially on that block, it's the only good thing on the block, house on the block, because it's the only one not truly abandoned. Nothing that isn't explained, but when he comes in, he ends up seeing that there's possible residents there, but doesn't seem to find them. And that leads to the next what the fuck movie. One of the important things I really like to push. I usually go to movies in the afternoon because there's barely anybody there. This is a movie to watch with a crowd. I can only see crowd-pleasing type excitement. There's enough things that poke the audience to get them riled up. And truthfully, this is like a fun horror movie. It almost has a tongue-in-cheek tone underneath the surface. I don't really have that much of a problem with it, but and I like it. I do recommend it, especially if you go with a crowd. I wish I did, because this would have been fun to see with a crowd. It is a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Try not to get too bugged by the inaccuracies of the region. I guess there is some places in Detroit that they did shoot. I looked it up. It's mostly, Sofia, Bulgaria. Yeah, I guess, yeah, and of course there's some in California, because they do go to California. Yes, I think it's just a pretty fun movie. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. I don't know if it's going to be like, top on my list at the end of the year. I didn't find it scary. It's mysterious, and it has a nice, like, where is this going type quality to it. It does borrow from several other movies. Kind of, a little bit of Don't Breathe, a little bit of several other things. I will not say any more than that. Well, till next time, stay safe. Always have a good time. Bye now.